Hello everyone. Let's enter in our science classroom and see what is there for us. Let's start chapter 15, some natural phenomena. So in this chapter you will learn about lightning and earthquakes. So Mayank's school has organized a mock drill for the preparedness of earthquake. So here you can see some children are sitting under the table. And during this drill, Mayank and his friend Tanishka are discussing about earthquake. Mayank says to Tanishka, "Today I came to know that we live in a earthquake-prone area." Then Tanishka replies, "With the advancement in science and technology, can't we predict it in advance like other natural phenomena?" So what is this natural phenomena means? A natural phenomena is actually an event that is caused by nature or the natural processes of the earth. Some of the examples of natural phenomena are like volcanic eruptions, rain, snowfall, and earthquakes. Now, what is this natural disaster? Natural disaster results from natural phenomena of the earth. It is an adverse event and it results in adverse effects such as loss of property and life. So here you can see some pictures of natural disaster like tornado, volcano, earthquake, tsunami, drought, avalanche, dust storm, forest fire, thunderstorm, snowstorm, hurricane, windstorm, hailstorm, flood, sandstorm, sinkhole. So the severity of the disaster is measured in loss of life and property. If the event occur in unpopulated area, it is not considered as disaster. But if this event occur in populated areas, then it will come under the category of natural disaster. So let us study about first natural disaster, that is lightning. In ancient times, people thought that God showed their anger through lightning. But do you know that lightning is one of the most beautiful displays in nature? It is also one of the most deadly natural phenomena known to man. You must have seen sparks or flashes of light while moving your fingers inside the blanket. You must have also seen sparks when plug is loose in its socket. So lightning is also an electric spark, but it occurs on a large scale. Lightning has frightened people since the days of our ancestors. They did not know the cause of these sparks. Now, with the help of various discoveries of science, we know that this phenomena is based on static electricity. So we need not be afraid of it, but we should take precautions during lightning to protect ourselves from these deadly sparks. Now, here you can see rubbing of amber with fur. The ancient Greek philosopher Thales found that amber, a kind of resin, when amber was rubbed with a fur cloth, it started attracting lighter objects such as dry straw and hair. However, in 1752, Benjamin Franklin, an American scientist, showed that lightning and sparks that we see in the blanket and woolen clothes are the same phenomena. And what is it called? It is called static electricity. So, what is this static electricity? Static electricity is the accumulation of electric charge on an object. Means when the charges develop and they are developed on an object which is at rest. So such type of electricity is called static electricity. So this is all about for today. Thank you and have a nice day.